Righto, here we go. Seneca's Natural History or Natural Questions 7.1. Querent, they seek a reason of this thing for this thing. Some, alteri, these are other people, think that it is fitting for the most wisest man, that they deny this is able to happen, that with hail, someone is able to make a bargain, Pakisgator, and to redeem or control the tempestus, the weather, with minuscule gifts. Munus is a gift, this is the diminutive. Although munera, gifts, do win over the dioses, the gods. Alteri, correlative. So here's the first group that say that. The second group, Aeon, they say that themselves suspect there to be in the blood itself a certain force which is potent of averting and repelling clouds. Clouds are noobs. 7.2. Said Quaestiones. But how, in such a exiguo, such a small amount of blood, is there able to be a force such that it penetrates up high in altum, and the clouds can sense this? Okay, so this would be a result clause with the ut. Quanto, by how much more expeditious would it be to say, this is a lie, a mendacium, and a story. But, here comes the but the Quaestiones people give a judgment into those in which has been delegated the care of foreseeing the storms, which we talked about yesterday, that by the negligence of them, vineyards, these are grapevines, vapulacented, they'd been beaten, or the segs, the segates, the crops or grain had fallen down. The hail, I guess, or the storm had knocked the crops down. Et put us, and with us in the 12 tablets, one of their laws, caveator, you should take care that not anyone should make excantations or incantations against another's fruit or grains or what they're growing. 7.3. Still, ad hoc, the antiquity was crude or rude, and believed that showers can be attracted or repelled with cantabuses, incantations and singing, of which this is not able to happen. It's so obvious, so parlem est, another result clause, that causes of this type, we've got no reason for entering this school of philosophy to believe it. 8.1. There's one matter to this I will add, and you will favour it and applaud it. It'll help. They say that nivem, snow, in this part of the air happens, which is close to the terrace, which is close to the earth. For this, habores has more plus of heat, more heat, from four reasons, from four causes. One, that all of the evaporations of the earth, I guess that causes heat, which is much in it of fervidness. So in the earth there's a lot of heat, so I guess the evaporations have heat, and the ground is also arid, so it has heat and dryness. This is comparative. This is more hotter. Quo with comparative is ut. The more recent it is. So the more recent the evaporation, I guess, or the more something like that. Anyway. Okay, the altera, the second. So we had one up here. We had four causes. The first was the evaporation. The second is that the rays of the sun resilient or bounce back from the terra, from the ground, and they recur back into themselves. So sunlight comes down, hits the earth, bounces back up into the sky. The duplication of this, the going down and up, it would be the duplication. This heats up the things which are proximate from the earth. So things that are close to the earth, again, it says they get hot, which for this reason, it has more of a tepor, more of a warmth, because twice, biz, it senses the sun. Okay, so getting a bit abstract, but anyway. The third cause is because the superior, things up higher, are blasted or it's blowing more with wind, and quaecumque, whatever things are depressed, which are lower down, they are less ventus by the winds verberated. So what, we only have 3 reasons out of these 4? Okay, 9. The reasoning of Democritus adds to, that can't be right, must be pronoun, adds to this. Omne corpus, so in all bodies, which is more solid, more quickly conceives or holds the heat, and for a longer time preserves it. And so if in the sun you place a bronze vase and a glass one, this is in brackets in a MSS, and silver, I don't think you need it. The one that's bronze more quickly beckons and holds the heat, and it will stick here a bit for a longer. So it's just saying brass and bronze has holds heat better than glass. Adicit deinde. So then add quare why they think, estimate this, why someone would think this to happen. Inquit without the proper little doodads. To these bodies, which are harder and more pressure, because more stuck together and dense, it is necessary for there be to minor foramens, smaller holes, and more tenuous or thinner the spiritum, the air, I suppose, which could be in each one. So it follows that, just as in the way, quem ad modum, a smaller bath and smaller military containers get warmed up quickly. So a small bath would heat up quicker than a big bath if you're using fire or something. Thus, these secret or hidden holes, and they're so small they fleer the eyes because you probably need a microscope. They sense the heat more quicker, things that have got small holes. And on account of these narrownesses or smallnesses of them, they receive quick-wit, whatever there is, but they release it more slower, more tardius. Okay, Daily Dictionary, militarius, looks like we had a used a plural form for the military vessel. Anything of martial, soldierly, warlike, so that'd be vessels used in the military. Wherever it was, up here somewhere. There it is. Anyway, these long preparations lead to this, concerning which now will be asked in the next bit tomorrow.